We should start in the middle.
We just did.
Okay.
We just did. I think that was the dumbest
way to fall off a cliff.
Like, it was so fake and CG and crappy and like...
Well, you don't stand on the edge of a crumbly cliff like that. Just anybody who lives in California is like, I don't think I'll do that.
This episode was full of a lot of dumbass moments where the characters do dumb things just to get them closer to zombies. It's like, I would rather characters did smart things and there wasn't even a zombie in the episode. Do you know what I mean? Because then we would like root for the character so that when a zombie did show up, we were like, no. But they're all so stupid. The fact that he fell down, like just to get close to a zombie so that a zombie was on top of him, I'm like, what a dumb way to get a character next to a zombie. It was so stupid. And then when they're all at the end facing next to that cliff and all like the zombies that were supposed to be impressive in numbers.
Oh, I know. When you've watched Walking Dead and you've seen like, especially this season, like that giant horde of zombies, it's like whatever.
It's a small amount.
And in this show too, in season 1, they had that that was actually really cool. Is when I forget his name, but he like leads that horde of zombies to the medical center. It's like that's cool.
That's cool.
Comparatively,
it looks so weak, and all those extras. And then I'm thinking, here's what you do: you just turn around and you run for the water.
Yeah, I know.
You run for the water, right, Sochi? You were just drinking your water out of your water bowl, right, Sochi?
Guys,
she's right. Look, I promise you, she's right there. Look at Sochi.
Hi.
Okay, back to there. There we go. There we go. You just turn around and run to the water and get like waist deep. Yeah. So that they're like, and then like the water like knocks them over. They just get washed away. I don't know. That was just so dumb. So name of this episode was called Ouroboros. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I'm stupid.
I don't know.
Third episode of Fear the Walking Dead season 2. Here's what was cool. It crossed over with the web series that I didn't watch.
Yeah, I didn't watch
the zombies
that
on a plane that people really, really liked. Yeah. Except, did you know this? They fucked up the name of the main character. The actress in the show, who's the Asian actress, was called Charlie in the web series, but in the show she's called Alex. At the beginning, he's like, Alex, it's okay. It's okay. So people are like, how did they mess up that detail? Or is it on purpose?
Or was it like a legal thing where they were like, you can't...
That would seem so... It's all
But why would they not be able to use the name and be able to use the actors?
I know. It's dumb. So it's supposed to be... They confirmed that like the plane that we saw in Trouble in season 1 is that plane.
Okay.
So people are already like, well then how long were they out at sea in this raft at the beginning for like a few weeks before they met our characters? Yeah. And the AMC's confirmed that it's the same characters that like some characters from the web series were going to show up.
Maybe Alex is her middle name.
It's like, how did you, like, that's great. I love that idea.
Sure.
I just didn't see the web series, but that's fine. But I'm like, but don't mess up the name or tell us in this episode why her name is different. Yeah. Because maybe she has she's hiding something. That's what people are saying. Yeah. That's fine.
Maybe.
In the beginning, Marina, the actor who was like the redhead guy that had the striped shirt that made him look like a 12-year-old boy, that was Dan Donahue. An actor that I know from when I worked at an acting agency. Oh, cool. Phenomenal actor. Oh, cool. He played Scar in The Lion King, like Broadway thing. And he's got an incredible voice, and it's deep and it's down here. Cool. And he can sing and he can do all this stuff. And he's a great actor, and he looks phenomenal for his age. I'm not going to tell you how old he is because I know how old he is. Yeah. He looks incredible. Yeah. So it was cool to see him. I was like, hey, Dan Donahue. And then his character ended up dead. I'm like, oh, man. Now he can never be in this or The Walking Dead. Oh, yeah, because he's, I hate, like, he's such a good actor. Yeah. But I really like the opening on the raft. I enjoyed it.
That was cool.
Again, the show...
This was the best episode this season.
You think so? I like the one before this. But only because of the dumb moments in this. But like, what actually happens in it was... Well, I mean, there was some dumb stuff that happened in that last one, too. Okay, it's great. So it's getting better.
Yeah, I thought it was getting better. It was getting better.
Yeah. Considering also we didn't meet any characters in this. We just stayed with our... crew for the most part, except for the boat people. And then right at the end, when that dude went and sliced the rope, I'm like, what a piece of shit. How much? By the way, the secret plan was revealed. We're all thinking, is it a government bunker? What is it? He's just going to go to a house in Baja, California that he assumes is not taken over. Yeah. I've been to Baja. Like, that's a stupid plan. I wanted it to be more epic than that.
Did they say in the show they were like, he was like, it has walls? Did he say that?
I don't remember. I think he said that it's got like a water for like a well for like clean water. It's got its own like working thing. I'm assuming walls because it's like,
is that island that they were on last time.
I know, you fortify that. It's called Fortify an Island. Yeah, that even had gates.
Yeah.
In case zombies washed up. I just
what
need
you
more.
said last time is true. Is that they're for the rest of the season they're gonna be like, she should have gone back to that island.
I hope so.
Should have gone back to that island. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was also very dumb at the beginning for the main dad to go underwater on the thing under the boat at night. I'm like, you can wait till the daytime. You're gonna they're like, we might get overrun, or the more dangerous it gets. Like, I thought that's fine. I don't know anything about boats. So you tell me boat stuff. I'm like, okay.
I don't know anything about boat stuff, but night scuba diving is like fine. If you have a light, it's like normal.
Okay.
But,
okay, cool.
I mean, it's dangerous, more dangerous than regular scuba diving, but it's not like crazy.
I was also, again, everything that happened in this episode was like pretty, like the story was pretty good. I was just kind of bored at some moments where the kid, I think his name is Chris, goes into the plane, which reminded me of like the first episode of Lost.
He's so dumb.
He's such a dumb kid. He had to kill a guy.
But I don't care.
They don't care either.
He keeps wandering off, and they didn't even give him a reason to wander off. Like, he's standing there, and then he's like, I think I'll just go over here.
Come on,
and then
Chris.
just like disappears, and it's like, no. He gave you specific instructions.
The first episode of Lost, the pilot, where they find the crashed plane, like the fuselage, the front part, and they go in there, and we don't know what's going on in this island. Like, that was so well shot. It was so tense.
Yeah.
And here's the same thing, except there's zombies in the cabin, and I'm just like, boring.
Yeah. And it's so dumb that he was like, I'll help you, and then of course the guy like has a crazy spinal injury.
Of course.
And it was like,
of course.
It was just.
I didn't care
and he
about
didn't kill the zombie behind. There's like a zombie and then a zombie behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And he killed one, and then he was like, I'll just leave that other one.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine. I'm sure she'll just stay in her seat.
That's so stupid. That's so stupid. I did like
that
how...
character's the worst.
It's frustrating. How did you feel about Nick, the character who, again, slipped on the dirt and then showed up later? I think he got bit. I think he for sure got bit.
Oh, really?
And the rest of the season's going to be about him hiding it or, like, slowly turning.
Oh,
which sucks, because he was just covered in blood.
I thought that he, in general, as a character, I'm liking him more.
Me too.
But it's dumb that he slipped that way.
Guys.
But the reason they didn't, like, the thing that was cool is that they're getting all the stuff out of the way early that we already know in The Walking Dead, which is like, if you're covered in Walker blood, they ignore you. It was a really stupid way to do it because he just stands there. Yeah. Like, he just chooses to walk toward it, which is like also insane.
Dumb.
But at least they find that out, and they're obviously going to use it later. And it's like, okay, done. We don't have to take 3 seasons to find that out.
Figure that out. Yeah. I mean,
so that's good.
That's true. I mean, they did know in season 1, kind of. Rick knew.
Yeah, however long it took, but it
took like episodes and episodes. Yeah. I also think that it's tough to do zombie acting because some of the zombies that were walking are just presenting their head like, bash me here. And it's so easy to just... I don't like it how easy the zombies are to kill on this and The Walking Dead sometimes. Yeah. Make them harder to kill. Yeah. Make them, like, each one of them a struggle so that when we see numbers, we're like, instead of just... Let me just touch you on the head, and then I touch you on the head, and then you go down. I liked how the Mexican dad said, "No sal cabrón."
Like, he's right. He's like, stop wandering off, moron.
I like that character, too. I pretty much agree with everything, every decision that he does, whether it's for his people or his family or like the better of the group. Like, I kind of agree with everything he's doing. I just want them to get rid of the captain of the boat. I'm like, you're gonna cut the rope. Like, why do we need you? Get rid of you. You're awful. You're awful. I hate it. I'm so upset. It was a pretty fucked up ending, but it was good.
Garbage human.
Right.
So
right.
I watched that part and my face was like,
yeah.
Like, 'cause it's like, well.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The thing about society is like when there's nobody there to enforce the rules, people will just cut him off the boat or people off the boat. And he gave him food, he gave him water.
Sure.
So now they're just basically they're in their same situation.
Do you think she's gonna come back for like revenge now that they're gonna turn that female character into a bad guy character that like
No.
And it was crazy that she killed Dan Donahue, the guy again with the shirt in the beginning, instead of her very sick and is going to die friend.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
She owes him.
She owes him.
I don't know. But in my head I was like, if that girl so she's floating, right?
Right.
She's just gonna, if she has a paddle, I don't know if she has a paddle, she'll paddle back to the island. Since she's apparently such a badass, she just kills all the walkers on the island, and then she's back where she started, so, except with food and water, so really, she's fine.
Yeah, because they're going to go to this house in Baja.
Yeah, it's going to be...
It's going to be overrun. Yeah. It's going to be the dumbest...
Yeah, and they're going to be like, can we go back to the island now?
Are they going to go to, like, the Baja, like, peninsula? Are they going to go around into the Gulf, and then it'll be on the mainland in Mexico? Yeah. I don't know, but...
I mean, they're still fine because he's still talking to them.
That's true.
So, like, they have
it could be
something.
Some sort of Now that I'm thinking about all the times I vacationed down into Mexico, even some of the hotels sometimes look like military bases. Yeah. They really do. There's like very old, just like pure concrete slabs of walls.
Yeah.
Because the contractors or whatever just like, hey, mira, put it all concrete. Around the side, all the way up, there's no windows. Oh, we forgot that windows. Like, there's buildings like that.
It's just a cliff.
Yeah, it's just a cliff, so maybe that'll work. So your favorite episode so far?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to next episode?
Yeah, because you know what I said it, I think 2 things ago, which is that I thought they were going to immediately do the pirate thing.
Right,
and
so now that's, okay.
So fine. Now what I hope they don't do is what they did with this last season of The Walking Dead, which is like, say that something's going to happen at the beginning, and then the whole season is building up to this,
Negan, yeah.
So they're like, pirates, you guys. Pirates are super scary and bad. And the last scene is them meeting the pirates.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of like Lost with the others. Like, I think end of season 1 was like, you can run, you can hide, or you can die. And then end of season 1 was like, others, and Jin comes running out of him and you see shadows, and then ended up being Mr. Echo, which is really cool.
I didn't hate that.
I didn't either, because it was a very well made show.
Yeah.
And this could use better acting and better directing.
Yeah.
You know, and the writing's okay. I don't know. And just it's so tough to do a show like this.
Yeah.
Because it is tough to show capable characters doing dumb shit and having us still root for them.
Yeah.
And it's tough to put capable characters in dire situations because otherwise they'd be capable. Like,
yeah. And we should have Jake on the show, our friend Jake.
Let's do it.
Because
next episode.
He has this theory about teenagers. Like, shows always write teenage characters as just the worst, most useless characters who are just pieces of shit consistently. And it's like, either write teenagers better or don't have teenagers in the show. Because that kid, Chris, whatever his name is, not the drug addict, but the other one.
Nick is the drug addict. Chris is the younger one.
Yeah, so he like walks off and it's like, I don't want him here.
I know.
Push him off a cliff. Yeah. Get him out of here.
So messed up. The mom character in this didn't do anything in this episode.
I know.
I realized at the end, I'm like, she didn't do shit.
She got so many binoculars, okay?
And she
was looking at so much stuff.
And was making sure, like, she's checking with her husband. Her husband's like, I'm doing whatever I got to do. And she's like, well, we need to be on the same team. And he's like, okay. And then still, like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Look,
and then she just looked at the captain at the end, just like, how could you? I'm like, do something. Push him off. Kill him. Let's get it going.
She's looking through. She's observing everything that's going on.
I need some major, maybe some major deaths to shake this thing up. Because it's the past few episodes.
Get Chris out of here.
Get Chris out of here. The past few episodes have been a little bit like, we're gonna be okay. Let's be careful. Let's be cautious. It's like let's have him deal with some stuff.
Throw somebody overboard. Oh, she's threatened him. She was like, I'll throw you overboard. Yeah. Remember?
Yep.
Which is cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah, just do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it, right?
There you go. So there was the 3rd episode of Fear the Walking Dead.
Yep.
Next week we'll have Jake on. We'll get his perspective. He's watching it. He's watching the show as well.
He's about to.
He's about to watch it. Guys, let us know in the comments below what was your favorite part about the episode. What was your least favorite part of the episode? Are you still with it? Yeah. Thank you so much. Tell us more stuff you want us to do with this show. Give us ideas like, have this type of person on, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll film this from a boat. Probably. Yeah. Not. We'll go get on a boat and make it more on theme.
So windy.
Do you know anybody that has a boat?
No. Okay. Do you know how rich you have to be to have a boat?
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Yeah, you do.
None of us.
I drove in Marina Del Rey today.
Yeah.
And
you have to have...
Yeah, I'm looking at all just like even a small boat parked on the water and and I'm like, those are billionaires.
Yeah,
so much money.
Way. I couldn't afford a dinghy.
If you have a boat, let us know.
Yeah, if you have a boat and you want us to area,
we'll come and
film this thing.
Come and let us hang out on the sea. That'll get us into it. Yeah. So, okay, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.